Alright, and we should be live. Now sending out the post. No image, but fine. And let's see how we are with the actual games. Nothing started yet. How many people in the queue? Come on, log in quickly. Match Management B, one game started and another game should be starting soon. Okay, I think that's our match, so let's set up the tablecloth as well. We have Pandora Bandits north, yeah, that should be right. Then Gorona from Ebola Boys east. Yep. Then Nuxos from Jantama Judgment, which is Team 11. Yep. Then we have Score from... Wait, what? Ah no, that's roll shifted here. So then we have Lane, which here from Fleet Chances. Okay, so I guessed one position right first time around. Okay, exporting the tablecloth. And yeah, we should be mostly good to go. Right, so we have what, 3 more minutes remaining. Let's talk what we have there. Generally, I think the teams, well, mostly fighting among themselves just to prove who is better, and I don't know, Fleet Chances could potentially make a shoot for 5th place or something. Yeah, they're quite close for Akashan if they double first, so Akashan drops even further. But otherwise, yeah, it's mostly a game of bullying Jantama, or them proving that they're actually better than they've been before. Otherwise, Bandra Bandits have been dropping quite a lot, although last game they played, I believe it was double first, well, judging by the graph. Now we can actually check the results. Yeah, it was double first, quite impressive, quite impressive. Ebola would probably just still fight for survival, and the rest is a bit less interesting, at least in my opinion. I know we already covered everyone, gosh damn it. But yeah, with the ending of the season, it's not that much that can actually be done or discussed. So there's that. And now, hopefully, everything will go nice and smoothly. I don't need to actually look at the chat to see if they need pausing, because the other streamer is doing that, I believe. Alright, we still don't have commentators, so if anyone wants, please join, otherwise I'll be fine by myself mostly. No, then, well, I mean, it would be a bit more lonely than usual, but nothing that spectacular. We have 40 seconds, so we should be starting with the start scene. Alright, let's see if it works. Yeah, seems to be working fine. Exchange emotes, yeah, and Corona starts first. Quite impressive. Pair of Tune. The rest of the shapes not too shabby. Although he calls, yeah, he wouldn't have a pair, but that's quite easy to improve probably. Maybe 6 so. With enough calls or even 3 man, depends. And Nuxos has, well, 1 to 3 Binzo. Nice pairs of wins. Even his only high of none. Yep, so probably will then continue discarding Manzo and maybe going for Honitsu. Lane has, well, this could be pin forward and yeah, depending on how fast he draws his hand. And yeah, already massive improvement there. Although he doesn't have a pair, so I'd probably discard something else. Okay, sure, why not? And remove from Bandura Bandits. Looking also quite good. I mean, we don't have many Doras in play. All the 3 Zozo are in the wall. 1 Aka on Nuxos, 1 Aka for lane, and yeah, nothing impressive in terms of actual Yakus. Okay. Yeah, Lane keeps discarding his Manzo. I mean, sure, his hand is quick enough as it is, but he still needs to complete his alignments. And Corona is thinking about calling this. I'm not sure why would he, unless that's another. Yeah, that just makes it harder to complete, I think. And otherwise, hands are progressing, but not by much. What else do we see? Remove, mostly pin for shape. Still no progression. Nuxos. Oh, nice draw 4, 6, 7, 8 man. Yep, he should be now Ishan 10 for Shanpon wait on wins. And alright. Corona calls, he's now 10 pi on 4, 7 soul, which Nuxos just drew. Yeah, of course. Classic Mahjong soul. And dealing. I mean, sure, his hand was good enough to try and push that, and it's quite cheap. Hopefully, next round we see some better hands. Okay, Corona now has a Dora and 2 pairs, but no visible Yako. Remove on his hand, yeah, that looks like Honitsu and already a pair of Ton. Nuxos pair of that's Hakuba, let's say White Dragon, I still don't remember correct names. But otherwise, nothing much. Well, now he has all 3 of them. I don't know. Sometimes I hope for shows again with those, but yeah, Tune's already out once, so the other one will probably follow as well. Yeah, Rim opens his hand for quick Honitsu. Well, he has actually enough pairs, so it may be even Toy Honitsu. Yep, and Nuxos opens his hand as well. Otherwise, Lane is not that great shape in Manzo, and yeah, actually quite a few Uncle 7, so pair of 1 per of 7 man. Not easy to actually complete this. He can't even open his 3 tiles away from Tanyao. Corona has a Tanyao if he decides to call, but keeps his hand closed for now. He probably wants to incorporate the 6 pin, sure enough. Oh, that gets him closer. But yeah, his ideal draw would probably be 7 pin. Maybe 5 pin, but then he needs to switch up his weights and pins a bit. Yep, so now it depends on which he draws first. But nevertheless, Nuxos is in 10 by 4/7 man. 2 7s already out, another 7 in Lane's hands, so now 1 for man and Garonas, but otherwise looking good. Okay, so Garona discarded his Dora. Interestingly enough, probably going for speed. Okay, fine, interesting shape. Probably do something rather, but yeah, Nuxus just gets Sumo after each hit. Still only two hand, but moving on the wins nevertheless. Okay, and he gets a quite better hand with 2 Dragon Calls and some Sozo drops. He could even go for Honitsu as well, but even without that, even 2 dragons is good enough for dealership. And Garona, nothing much. You could probably also think about Honitsu and he gets another Manzo drop, but still it's another 3 tiles that he needs to discard for that. Nixos draws a pair of his 8 man and he doesn't have a pair, so it's, yeah, let's keep that. Lane, not having a good draws. Potentially Epicon 7, 8, 9 Sozo, and he also has another pair, but then the Manzo shapes are disconnected. Remo has 3 pairs, now 4. And yeah, Nixus is just calling his way to, yep, Honitsu. I think fine, more value, probably a bit slower. He needs to do something with either East or 8 so. 1, 2, 3, 4 so is fine as they are. He can draw 5 so whatever, but still something would probably need to go. Yeah, and he just gets another man. Will he switch? And yeah, he does. Fair enough. Okay, Lane has dropped his 3 so. Interesting choice. Well, for sure you probably don't want to drop 5 so, but Nuxus didn't have any soul in there, so I'd be worried for that. And he's now 10 pi and 1 for so people should be, no, he's now called Manzo once, so who knows, and he just sumos it anyway. Alright, let's see, what do we have? Nuxos, 2 pairs, 1 uncalled for man. Maybe Sun Uncall with good enough draws, and Nuxos, well, 3 pairs, but nothing that impressive. I mean, the shapes are good, though the 3 story is disconnected from the rest of the hand. Probably the Manzo shape will go into sequence and Pinzo as well. But then without a pin drop or another 9 pin, he would need to discard the Dora. Lane has uncopy pin and 5 pin. Quite good, and also a pair of Dawn. So with the hole that would be Ishanten, and if he gets it himself, I'll come, yeah. If he gets another turn himself, then that would be not so non-good empire. He'd need a head somewhere. Well, he probably discarded 5 pin at this point. Garona now gets 3 Doras. The another one thanks to the con. Yeah, quite shiny. On the other hand, even Lane has 3 Doras and a con, so in terms of full, he'd be quite far away. Right now, Garona can reach for 6-9 pin. 2-9 pin is out and 6 pin is out. His weight is mostly dead. There's another 9 pin in the wall. And another 6 pin here. Lane now at 10 pi and gets around. Oh, that's quite an expensive one. At least it's not Arca. Yeah, well, 64 is... I mean, still a little limit hand, so we don't get better than 54, but Cons can do magic with mini points. Alright, moving on. Nuxos has quite a few terminals in his hand. Not as impressive to see, and another one. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he does go for Kokshe. But what can you go from here? Just discard everything and hope for improvement, and he gets one. Another ton. Yeah, let's see how it develops. Garona has somewhat good enough shapes. Nothing too shabby. I think it's 3 away something. Grimo Sense looks a bit faster though. 7-9 pin can be removed. And Lane's hand is a promising Daniel. Although 3, 5, 6 pin pairs, some of it probably need to be dropped. Oh, you get 4 pin here. That helps. Then he's now Ishan 10 for... Yeah, he's still Ishan 10. I could even get 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku. That would be nice, isn't it? Okay, Nuxos hand is not improving that much. I mean, he needs 2, 5 pin and that can reach you off that. But there's only 1 5 pin in the wall. The 2 pins are alive though, and yeah, after that he could reach here, but if he gets Bronson Town that would be great, otherwise quite cheap hand. Oh, Corona draws a Dora, that's an improvement. Alright. That's still Ranshan 10 though, I believe. He needs to close its 8 shape, Random 7, 8 pin. I know, so just... I know, fine. Nuxos keeps expanding his Manza shape. Yeah, and in the meantime Remo would reach 10 pi and reach it. What we have here, weight on 5, 8 pin. Okay, there's only 1 5 left in the wall, but 8 pin is leave. So could work in his favor. And Corona though has improved his hands a little bit. Now he doesn't have a head and will instead be folding. Lane reached 10 pi. And yes, he does not have. Doesn't matter, it's almost on the Dora. Alright, books for him. I think that's his first win. Yep. poor Ebola boys. Anyway, let's see. Corona, good shapes. Nothing much in terms of head, unless you want to disband the 7, 8, 9 sequence. Nuxos, good amount of Pinzo there. I'd probably keep none and try to expand upon that, but no. I mean, Ipin isn't doing much, so, and he has nothing in the low Pinzo, but then the other Manda and Sozo are not quite connected anyway. Lanes and pay off Sha, fair enough. 5, 6, 7, so no. Use some walk, and Rimu is just going to his Toy. Okay, he has 1 2 pin and 1 8 man in the wall. Because I don't think anyone is dropping those, they're sitting in their hands quite nicely. That would be just to ham. No. Nora's there. Yep, and Lane is pushing in open his hand. Rigaron deals in. I mean, it was half Suji for 5 pin. But yeah, when you see that, you know it's kind of a toy or something. Right, East Fog, Ebola boys keep sinking lower and lower. Do they have anything to actually improve on their situation? No, this hand is mostly dead cheap. Can probably hope for 6-pin draw, but otherwise nothing much. Nux also has 2 Doras and a pair of Tune, so can call on that. Maybe even try to force Honitsu if he wishes for. What is the difference between his second place and the first place is not that much. What deal, yeah. So he goes for faster hand. Remo keeps getting value there. So now he has a pair of green dragons and can go for Toito as well. Yeah, why not? So if he goes for that though, he would need to discard both of his Doras, but he'd still get another hand from the dragons, maybe. Although that's a bit dubious because one of them has been discarded. He has slightly higher chance to go for anything else. Grona gets the Richie, his Richie Nomi hand, waiting for 3, 6 man. Well, understandable. If Hitsumo's dead, he'd have at least, what, 2000 and the Richie stick and the Honba. Well, certainly not now, but he's still his turn next, so probably will work out. Okay, Lane is accumulating all of his calm. Right, well, that doesn't help. There's only 1 3-man in the wall left for Garou Tetsumo. And again 1 6-man for that. Lane is probably not dropping that. He can even try and go for... I mean, he wouldn't go for anything. He'd probably try and fold. But he could think about Chitoi from there. Nuxos... yeah, he folds as well. Probably nothing much will be happening until the end of the round. But let's see what could happen. Remo gets another Khan. Alright, that's interesting. Corona actually gets one Dora. That could be second Dora if he gets drawn on, or even summon 3M. Gimo is now in 10 pi for the same old toy. Okay, Lane gets the last 6 man in the play. There's another 3 man somewhere in the wall. Hopefully we'll see it in the remaining 14 draws. Okay. Nuxos could still reach 10 pi. For example, if he goes here, yep. Okay, 10 pi on 4M. He didn't want to discard that, although it was half Suchi. And Ron just deals in. Unfortunate. And even given hearts to Remo. And with that, Ebola boys are in the negative. Classic. Alright, well, once again, the hand is not that bad. Okay, it is 3 pairs, but so the shape is alright. But Remo will once again nag it to victory. He'd get double tone with that, although he's now Atazuke, unless he somehow drops himself into Honitsu and another toy on top of that. Nothing, yeah, just gets another zone. But yeah, I don't see any other Yako for him, even Dora. Yep. He could still go for Honitsu with all the souls drops he keeps getting. And Nuxos 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The hand is nearly complete, but no head. Quite unfortunate. I believe he's... No, they should have done something. But that's a nice draw. He need to, drop one of his Kanchan shapes. So of course he tries to incorporate his other Dora. Lane's hand is looking decentish. He is now Ishenten, but needs either 5 man or 7 man. And okay. Remo is now in 10 pi for 3 pin 6-0 and changes his weight for 7-4-0, understandably. So he didn't want to force Honin, so he just again goes for better speed. Okay, and 10 pi and Richie for lane, sure. Waiting on 5 pin. Surprisingly, there's only one in the play, and that's in Grona's hand, and it's Saka. Hoping he's not going to drop that anytime soon. He can try and go for Chitoy under the assumption that 1S is a terminal and thus a bit safer. But no, he folds his shell. Nuxos, what are you going to do? Surely you'd try and fold some of your Manso for that? No, he deals in. Although it was in Fodama for him, not the other way around. He's still third for now. At least it was not for the reach here. I thought that the weight was also for lane as well. Maybe I have misjudged something. Anyway, Grona has pair of tone, but otherwise her hand is not that great. And again, Nuxos, double Dora, and nice looking Grandmans. With 4M block, could even go for Tanyao. Lane has all the 3 Akas and quite nice shape. Could also go for Tanya, but now he completes his 9-7 Kanchan. Remo has a bit too many terminals. 3 pairs and could potentially go for Epic on 5-6-7. While Nuxus reaches his Tempai. Well, yes, it is a pair of Doras, but it's on the Kanchan of 2-4, so. And now Lane is waiting also on same 3-0 and 6-0 with all 3 Akas. So, better weight, better value. And we'll potentially steal the logistic as well. Well, Remo is not dropping his 6-0. Gron is just desperately pushing his Toy. Oh. What they're gonna do, yeah. Still pushing. His drops are in no way safe, but he needs something out of it. Negative FIFA south. And he deals in again. Ebola boys, what the hell are you doing? Can't blame the man for getting desperate. And hey, at least he gets his dealer turn now, being nearly 20,000 points in the negatives. Oh, poor Ebola. Anyhow, his hand could use some walk. 3 terminals, though all useful by themselves are not great. Lane on the other hand now had Ankov, Chun and Red Dragon. And possibly even Honitsu if he wishes for. Yeah, going for that. Nuxos. Well, the hand is improving. Maybe even 2, 3, 4 Ipeco. No real visible head yet, though, unless he expands his pizza shape. Yeah, that will work. Remo, okay, now he has all 3 Akas. Will he be able to incorporate them all though? Maybe Aka 5 over the Sozo. I'm not really connected to anything yet, the others are feeling better. Well, Mal is also not connected, but just 1 draw of 4 mana, that'll do. Nuxos is thinking. Alright. Well, I wouldn't call that an improvement, but can do, sure. Now he could even go for Chitoi with that. No, maybe even with Ampeko. He just needs 8 pin and 3 mana for that. Okay, Lane is not drawing any solo, it's nothing that can be used. Gron once again the chance for, yeah, and he's going Dama for that. Maybe too tired of getting cocked out of his Richie. And I mean the weight is not that great. Only 7 man and 2 of them are out. Understandably, he only has another Dora as well, and I don't think people would be afraid of dealing into him anyway. He's that much in the negatives. Okay, Lane now in 10 by 4 pay. Quite cheeky, and there's no other pay in play actually. Huh. So he has, let's say, better chances of winning than Grona here. Nuxos. Okay, yeah, Nuxos didn't want to go for the cheater, but then just sumos anyway. Well, what can you say that other than the Ebola boys are just cursed? I don't even want to commentate their hand anymore. Sure, there is potential invisible Sanshoku or even Chanta, but that's too far away for anything really. Nuxos his dealership so he can call his tongue. Otherwise, yeah, Manzo shapes are mostly complete. So his hand is looking fast enough. Lane can call none though, but the rest of the hand is a bit disconnected. So I'd say it's a bit slower than Nuxos. Rimu's calling for Tanyao, trying to regain his first place from Lane. The difference is only 200 points. Although I'd probably wait a bit. It's fine if Nuxos runs Lane or even Corona for a change. But still cheat for it, so I don't know. Does he even have a head? Yes, he does, but he didn't do discard 5 pin for that. Okay, Lane is going for Atazuka. Okay. Well, his other shapes are not great in any shape or form. He needs to fill his Kanchan in Pinzo and then get other 1 so 4 so to get his head and solar shape in check. And now he gets a Dora, which is Northwind again. Alright. He doesn't really have a use for it, but if he gets another one, he could use that as a bear, sure. Corona's hand is quite better than last time we checked it. Still not that much in terms of value, not even Tanyao. But it is Ishan 10. He needs something better than 4-man though. Lane is aggressively pushing for Tazuka at this point. I mean, surely he's not going to drop. Oh, yeah, right. Well, Nuxos is standby. Lane is standby. And Rimu is also standby. And Corona just deals in again. Okay, Chanta. Well, that works. Sure. Not that often that you see this Yaku in the town anyway. Now Nuxos have pair of Doras. And oh, quite a few other pairs and promising shapes. So let's leave him to that. Garona, poor boy Garona, pair of none, and that's all that we can say about this at this point. Rimu has a 5 with Pinzu and the Dora, but again too many terminals and he discards the Dora anyway. The Manzo shape has Anko of 3 man, so that's nice. Lane has 3 pairs and 2 floating tiles. Okay, now he has Anko 5 so his hand is improving fast enough, but Nuxos is not drawing anything in turn. People are keeping... oh no, the Nan is out. Corona calls. I mean, at this point, can you really can you really justify going for more expensive hands when you're 24,000 behind even zero? Anyway, lane reaches the way it is. 3-6 man. There's 1-3 man left in the wall, same for 1-6 man. I don't think people are dropping that anytime soon unless Corona draws 3 man or something. Ah no, 3 man are now officially dead. So Corona could draw another 6 man, but then again that still improves his shape. And going for waiting for 7 man from that point on here. Anywho, Noxus Colt. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it was when I was looking at someone else. I mean, he's not getting jumped out there. Was he hoping for Sanshoko? I mean, probably, but now he has discarded his 9 man. Yeah, people seem to be going in the general direction of folding. Sure enough. Could anyone still reach 10 pi with that though? Let's see. Remo, no, he needs quite specific drops for that to work. Verona has literally nothing to lose, so maybe, but he needs like 5, so for that, yeah, but that would be just none, and that's all. I don't know, I'd be just morely dead at this point to go for anything that could get me out of here. Noxus, yeah, hit 4 with 9 man, but he has play of 6 man now. Speaking of which, I see 6-0 is also now pinnable tile. Oh, Corona was he? No, probably something else. Alright. What else is happening on the table? Okay, yeah, Remu is aiming for probably denying the high day because he's still not done by anything and won't be even one more draw. Yep. So it would be just 10 pi payments for lane, I'd assume. Yep. And we are entering South 3 with lane in the lead for about 3,000 points. So now it's battle between Fleet Chanches and Bandra Bandits. Ebola, let's just not look at them, and Jantama Judgment in the 3rd place. Alright, let's see what else we have here. Nuxos, a pair of dragons, that's not really enough value on itself, and Pinza shapes are not that great to try justify going Honitsu from that, only from that. Lane, good shapes overall. I can spot ahead, I can spot sequences. No Doras, but he's a dealer, he can afford it, he's probably going for Tanyao with that. But why keep 9? So, whatever. Remo, yeah, could maybe also go for something like Tanyao Sanshako in 6, 7, 8 or something. Otherwise, needs quite a bit of work in those shapes. And finally, Ebola Boys. I can't look at them. The shapes are a bit alright, but we just don't know how it lined up anyway. I mean, even with double Yakuman, he won't be first. Even if he direct hits it on Remo or Lane. What about Tsumo actually? Then dealer pays 32,000, the rest pays 16. No, Tsumo double Yakuman would actually work. But this hand does not scream double Yakuman to me. Well, maybe next round. I could always be Soanko waiting for a pair, or 13 offers, but 13 wait. But really now. Okay, Noxos. Well, he did self-draw himself into it, but the plays are not great. Maybe the best bet he is in Chitoi or something. Well, that's an improvement, sure. He'd need 1 for man. Draws. But most of the 1 mana already out. Yeah, he's just going for a 2 kill here. Interestingly enough, no one has actually drawn the White Dragon yet. So there's that. But yeah, Lane will probably win before that. He's waiting on 2/5 man. And with 4 mana and 3 mana out, people would start assuming that those are safe-ish. I mean, Garona could try and change his weight later. For all we know. No, just Nexus dropping that. Yeah. Well, it warms our soul that Gentama is 3rd. Well, it is not 4th, but it's impossible to go 4th now anyway. Unless they keep getting cut by the dealer all the time and 3 chances extend to something absurd like 10k points. I don't know if it's possible though. Lane's hand is alright. Still needs some draws though. Nuxos 5, 6, 7, 3 to 3. Yeah, same-ish bit, but he has a door at least. So, on the other hand, Primo is just probably fed up by all of this bullshit and calling himself into double none. I mean, he could still get first on his dealership, but just by this and 3 combo sticks. That wouldn't be enough in any way or form. He could switch for Toy. That puts him away from Tenpai though, yeah. Okay, Garona, what gonna do? I mean, there's no point fighting really. This hand is not a double Yakuman, you just don't win. Give up and throw out this tune or something. At most you can just continue your suffering. Nuxos gets his 2nd Aka and has a door in way of tune. There's the other 2 tunes are in the wall. So he'll probably keep that. He needs 14k for 2nd. So that's about Hanuman and Sumo. Yeah, sounds about right. His hand is not looking good for that though. Probably painful, but then again, Well, if he draws 6 man, then he gets Ipeco, Dora. I know he just discards his 9, so I'm probably going for Daniel. Oh, that can still work out. Okay, Remo is not having his luck with actually winning this hand. Lane Keiko is going for Cheeto, isn't he? I mean, sure, it's still in the middle of the game, but why discard 8 man there? Why discard? Well, Jensen's will be discarding 5 pin because already was discarded once, but you could always hope for Sananko or something with the 8 man. Anyway, I'm just waiting while Corona will eventually deal with his too, so that he'll drop for whatever reason. Noxus, what does he even need? He can get 4 man, he can get 6 man, 8 man will not give him anything. Nightman will walk, but that's too cheap here. His best shot is Reach. Okay, he doesn't go for Ipeco, he just wants... That doesn't even release him to now really, but it's already late in the game, so probably just getting Richie stick out there, hoping he'll get it next time or something. And lane will be no 10, so it's moving to South 4. Oh hey, look, Garon gained some points from that. Now he's only minus 25k. Fascinating. Anyway, I see a couple of fast hands that could end it. Well, not really. Garone could end it with his dragon, and that's it. Well, he also has a 5, but really doesn't matter at this point. You can't even hope that the dealer will keep running someone, because they need to keep running them for what, 4 Hannemans? No. 2 Hannemans would be 36k because he's there the dealer. Maybe 3 Hannemans. But anyway, we digress. And Noxus probably just 17, yeah. Although it's not like that 1 man actually improves anything for him. But the shape is alright, I guess. And he even has... He just discussed his 1 man. Whenever I see a pair of 9 ones, well, 9 and 1s of the same suit, I sometimes wish it was going to go to 9 gates, but it doesn't really materialize at any time, anywhere. Lane has a nice-ish hand. I think he's Shan 10. Yeah, with draw 7 man, he would be 10 by 4, 5, 8 pin. And that would be enough. Yep, exactly that happened. So Remo is also now in 10 by for Chionomi, waiting on 8, so 6 spin. Noxus is probably not dealing in here. Corona might, and Corona does. How many points did they Awesome, that sheet. Minus 87. Some people don't lose that much for double fours even. Alright, did the other game, yeah, the other game has finished. I fucking cute, yeah, of course you do. After that. Alright, let's slide the regenerate stats and see how much did they really lose. Okay, those are the old ones and the new ones should be updated shortly. So they bought minus 225.8 and anytime soon, yeah, minus 313. Well, they're still not carnies that have lost this game, but they're getting there. Well, they still have like what, around 50 points lead. Yes, if it matters that much. Anyway, how many time do we have until the next round? So I think, yeah, about 3 minutes. Right, yeah, second set starting at 0-0. Okay, then I'll shut up for a while and you can listen to the nice music of Vanilla NGS. Alright, we have some people in the queue already, namely 6 out of 8. So we can talk about a bit more about the results. So 3 judges are now above Akachan. Yep, as predicted, they are now 5th. Could they go into top 4? How many games do they have left? I mean, it is possible they keep getting first and dogs keep getting their 4th one time or another. I mean, even Yuma can potentially drop off. But yeah, they're team 14. They still have games on Sunday. Oh, they only have 1 game. Yeah, that's really hard for them to actually get to the finals. Well, assuming that they get 40 points per first place, and that's being really greedy for that, and they get another 120, then they get into low to mid 200s. Bulldogs are now at 245. They can actually drop since they have another 2 games. So yeah, they could get 2nd, even. No, they could get 4th, maybe even 3rd if Yuma also keeps shitting their bed. But that's about as far as they can potentially go. Interestingly, Akachan also have 2 games ahead of them, so the same could be applied to them as well, but they are at this point 32 points behind the 3 chances, so it's even less likely they make it. Righty, so we still have not started, I believe. Okay, we are starting little by little. 3, 6, there's 7 people in the queue. First match has started. I believe that's a different table. Yep, so we are waiting for, I believe, the player from 3 chances. I know he's there, then who the hell are we waiting for even? Gentleman's there, chances are there, bandits are there. Who is the 4th player? Ebola? Oh yeah, Corona is there as well, so yeah, we'll be starting soon enough. Okay, time to remake the tablecloth. So on the east we have, I believe that's Nanshi, no name, from the bandits, from team 12. Then we have Nuxos from, I don't really scriptness, Gentleman, so they didn't change their placing. Then we have Lane from the Chances, same place as well. Okay, so it's just Ebola boys which plays with bandits. Sure. Players. And JPEG. I really hope they fixed the cost generator problem, because I'm still using paint.net. It's a bit more reliable that way. Okay, let's make yourself and see if it's been reapplied real quick. Versailles. Start and just let it be quick Yep, it seems to be working. Okay. So, how many seconds do we still have left? 160. Right. So the only substitution is for Bandra Bandits. I'm really not keeping track of any individual player to say much, but I don't think Nanashi is novice as it says on his profile. So we would have, I believe, 2 masters to experts or 3 masters and an expert there. But it doesn't really matter in the league format. I mean, Garon is a master and he got absolutely destroyed. You could say that that's the fate of Ebola boys, but on the other hand, other teams are much more in the negatives than them this time around. So yeah, could happen to anyone. I'd still like to actually try and interview him if possible. Again, 95 seconds to go. Do we have anything other positive stuff to mention? Not really. Well, Bandra Bandits are employing the tactics of switching players in between. You can blame them as long as it works, I'd say. Though not as much as Nyakuza and Akachan, I believe. But it is US time zone. Not that many people probably can play. Same with Host time zone anyway. But yeah, will the Gentleman Judgments redeem themselves once again? Let's find out soon enough. And we're in. Classic emote exchange. Yep, and the game started. So the hands are fine, I guess. Corona has a pair of White Dragons and a pair of 7 so and another pair, but that 6 pin will probably be integrated into a pin or something. Another shade, nothing much that strikes my eye. The dawn will go out soon enough. Probably same as with White Dragon. And 135 in Manzu is not ideal. Noxos, oh, that's kind of interesting. I mean, you could try and force Chinitsu there, but you have 3 pairs in Sozo, and sure, you can call 1 so and 9 so, but you cannot really call 6 so because that would destroy your possibility of making sequences. And he really needs something else. Oh yeah, and he gets 4 so. Okay. Now even if he goes Toy and so he could still get Chinitsu from that. Otherwise he could, I don't know, maybe go for Chitoi. And also, funnily enough, he missed his green dragon, so no green Yakuman here. Oh well. Lane's hand looking decent. 7, 8, 9 still needs no Tanyao, but otherwise maybe potential Sanshiko on 7, 8, 9, but he needs like 2000 pings for that. to materialize. And that 17 is currently his head, so no way. Corona called his dragons, sure. The rest of the hand is still a bit trashy. He needs 4 soul to incorporate his Aka 5. Otherwise, oh well, or do that, sure. Now he can pawn either his 5 soul or 6 bean or try to discard 9-7 Kanchan. Well, it's actually 9-7-5 if you think about it. But it just makes it a bit more awkward to walk around, I think, at this point. Okay, Nuxos is dropping his Sozo like crazy, but he is getting his either Cheetoy or... yeah, Cheetoy. He's not believing in Soanko. He did not believe in Ogrin, he's not believing in Soanko, what he's even believing in. I mean, he is a Shanten for Cheetoy, but let's be fair, both 3-pin, 5-pin have been dropped once. Oh dear, yeah, and Lane is reaching. The weight is 1 for pin. Sure, he has 1 Aka pin for, and Nuxos not dealing in yet. Corona, that bro bastard, will he? The 5 is half Suji, just drop it. You're 10 pile ready. I know you're a bit traumatized, but yeah, fine, okay. He has still a chance to win this hand. Nuxos is also in 10 pie, yeah, but Lane just sumos. Okay. Right. Okay, Nanashi's hand has 3 pairs. None of them are doing really much. Well, Nan will probably get into his actual head. 6 man will go into a sequence, but there's also 9 pin, so Nuxos has a pair of Tauros, that's always helpful. The Honors, well, none is useless, the others could hope to call for them. There's also a pair of 17, what the 5 pin is. Oh, he gets another pair. So yeah, if he gets another pair, he may go for Cheeto again. Lane, his hand is quite alright. I see a few sequences here and there. No head for now. You won't break 2, 3, 3, 4 heads at this point anyway. And Corona. Okay, Sozu is looking good. Bingzu is looking fine, and Manzus is connected, but maybe he'll get ahead there. And she is improving steadily. He'd still need his 3-man for that, but yeah, he already has a pair. Gron's not doing anything. Lane is going for Tanyao, and Nuxos, I don't think he has done anything in between. Yep. Okay, that's easy. It's so... okay, fine. This is a late 9, so as a head. Although one has been discarded once, but he's not going for Cheeto anyway yet. Yep, okay. He'd still need like something like 6 pin or something. But Corona has managed to get into the fire, reach it for 7 pin. Nanashis has also reached it for... that's a bit of a more complex weight, but Corona deals in anyway. How does he manage to do this anyway so consistently? Anyway, Corona has pair of pay and 9 pin, and well, progressive is a 5-6 pin, but that's mostly it. Nanashi and is looking quite a bit more healthier. The pins though, yeah, is also improving. Nuxos, quite a bit of Sozo, but they're tightly looped up. He need to discard his Honors soon enough here. And Lane, that pins are disconnected, but 9 months are looking really great. He even has a head in Magnet right here. Okay, Corona, well, taking a second look at it, he now has Zanko of 9 pin, had a form of pair, so now it's looking pretty good, I think, with... Okay, that's even a better improvement. Yep. So if he's with the Cetain as a pair, he still needs... Yeah, he's still Yanshin 10. Oh my. Now he's Ishan 10 waiting for pair and 16, I think. I mean, it's not the best. Nanashi would probably deal the wind out though, but 16, well, 16 is also live. The problem is actually getting there before the wind has been dealt. Nuxos has drawn another Dora. He'd have some hard time breaking that, I think. It's not like he can go for Cheeto now. Well, he can. He declines it anyway. He'd need 8 so, 5 so, or something to get rid of another pair of, which is 7 so. Okay, Gron is now going for Honitsu. Yeah, I completely missed that. That works. He still would need 8 pin for that to fully work, I think. Or 7 pin. But it's workable. Nanashi, how's your hand progressing, mate? A bit alright, that's Netanyahu for sure, unless he draws like 8 mana or 8 pin earlier. He could even go for 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku with that. And he discards 8, so I mean, yeah. It's not like anything else is better. Okay, right, he gets 4 mana. Lane has called, so he's now in 10 pi for 1, 4, 7 man. Although if he draws 1 man, he'd be fully 10, and there's still there's no other 1 man left, so he's safe from that front. Nuxos has drawn another Dora. Oh my, oh my. So he's now waiting on 4 pin. Quite intricate, it's half Suji for him, but now she just dealt him. Okay. Let's see. Nanashi, nice Mando shape, even better Mando shape. He has 2 pairs. Well, probably Nightso would be his head, and still needs to do something with Ipin. And Nuxos, all 3 dragons, but in the singular form. The rest of the hand is mostly disconnected. Lane has Anko of 6 so, and a Dora, oh, another Dora, okay, that's an improvement. And still 3 mana is pretty much useless there. Well, I'm not sure I'd do that. You have higher chance of getting 5 pin as you had, I think, than discarding 9 man, but if he's going for Tanyao, sure, that can work, and he gets another pair anyway. Go figures. Garona, that's Chinitsu hand. Sure, you would probably need to call some, but you're only 3 tiles away from that. Chinitsu, maybe even Itsu if everything goes well. 4, 5, 6 is there. A bit of... yeah. I don't think he's really getting that though, since the rest of 9 so, 6 so and 7 so are in other people's hand. But he can always hope. Not much else he can do really. Okay, Lane is forcing his Tanyao. Sure enough, he's a dealer and he just runs Grona for Concentrate. Ah no, not Concentrate. Yeah. Gunman. Sure. What else is new on this earth? Right. Nanashi. 719 pairs. Nah, I don't like really the shape. Sure, it can potentially turn into something good like 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, or even he pack of 7, 8, 9, but more often than not you just destroy one of those completely in the process of building a better hand. Nuxos, Anko of 5 pin, and that's actually already made into a head, so nice job there. Yeah, he'd need to discard his Honos and play against his double tone from that. He could have tried go for Chanta, but that's slow, and he has discarded his 1 so for that. Oh, and immediately punished for that, of course. Hey, but still he'd need 3 man, 7 man, and another head to go full Chanta. And he's 4 pin already ahead enough for that, so no need. Garona, my boy, what do we have here? Oh, those are nice forms. Yeah, you probably don't go Chitoi here, although, in my opinion, and I don't claim that I actually am good at Mahjong, I'd probably discard 1 to pin there. Yeah, well, this way he has now a head, and informed 1 pin, 5, 6, 7 is there, 3, 4 is ready to transform, 4, he should be Ishanten or something. And Nanashi is holding on to his Dorawind, sure. Yeah, that's a Chitoi hand. Lane is probably a bit faster than him, but oh, Corona managed to actually get himself into a 10 pie. And oh, it's Patsu. Congrats, I guess. No Ura, so it's just Richie Patsu, but it's something that gets him into 3rd, and the dealer turn. Alright, can he actually get somewhere from there? 6, 7 pin pairs, that is a good shape. 9 pin is though completely useless unless he sees Invisible Sunshiko of 7, 8, 9. But yeah, quite a few pairs. Nanashi, pair of Green Dragons. He needs to discard at least his white first, so there's no dream of Shosangi and Daisangi. Okay, Corona drops his 8 pin, but discards his 7 man, so there's no Sanshoku, but At this point, really, you discard 9 pin, it's useless there. Nuxos. The shapes are a bit nice, but only a bit. I'm not sure. He discards his Dora. Oh, okay. Yeah, now she's just going for Bonket for Honitsu and Dragon. Sure. Oh, he gets another one. Okay, Shosan can is a possibility, but not against Richie, yeah, sure. Just discard the last White Dragon and go on with potentially going on the ground and wait for. Oh, he gets it. Yeah, he's now Tenpai. Well, the chances for another dragon to show up are high. Don't do that. Well, yeah, 2 slow is not much safer than 3 slow in any form. Well, I guess it's safe in terms of if it's Simon Chan of 258, then it would be full return, but... And here's another one. Yeah, sure. Lane is also folding. I believe I have missed when Corona reached it. He's waiting for... what, 8 so? Oh, well, that's a Dora and... no, he just deals in. Well, Kanchan against Kanchan, but this one had more tiles left. Still, even with that, Corona is not 4th yet, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, now she has 2 Akas and a Dora, which he's not going to throw out anytime soon. His last. Deck shell shapes though. I mean, 5-6 so is acceptable. The rest are quite hard to work with. And our best hope is getting none. Or going for Yakuhai, Dora 3 and or more. And on the other hand, there's also possibility of Chitoi, but yeah, he's not really useful. Lane, I think once again is going for... the hell is he going for? You're not getting none. So that would be just... yeah, just a Niao. Not sure he has enough points to spend in the lead, so his first priority would be to get the rounds moving, but still he could drop 9 so or 9 pin and get screwed. From that point on, it would be just hoping to call them off someone, or we may be trying to go for Sunshine, I don't know. Garona called his dragons. The rest of the hand is still not looking that great. He has his pair, but 1, 3, 4, 6 man should turn themselves into 2 sequences or something. I mean, he could have kept 5 so in hopes of expanding that, but that could lead him into full return since he's already discarded both 7 so and 4 so. Lane, are you going to discard your none? No? Still no? They're already all 3 of them out there. I'm just keeping it at safe because you know you're not going to have anything. Anyhow, Nuxos has retreat on 2-5 so he could still get an Aqua with that. Oh yeah, it's Tanyao, painful, Richie. Not much left, but it's an honest man's walk. with if he gets a Mangan and direct hit against lane, that would actually bring him first. Okay. But it's hit against Nanashi. And he gets an Ura Soul that just below Mangan. Yep. Right, will we see now bandits deep in the negatives? That's a possibility. Let's see. Nanashi hand is not looking great at all. Corona's hand has Anchor of Tone and Play of None. Okay, Khan? Yeah, probably for later. He could go Honroto, or yeah, just Honitsu, since it's a bit closer to achieve. Nuxos 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, the shapes are great enough. Even if he calls his dragons, there surely will be a pass somewhere, even from 5, 6, 7 sequence. Namashi, yeah, goes close to Tanyao probably. I mean, he has 3 Doras, that's something, but he still needs a bit more value from that. It's South Dora here. But in order to complete those sequences though, yeah, Corona now cons and gets a Dora. Haha, unlucky. Okay, yeah, drops the dragon that has been out already, sure. So yeah, Nanashi would need 7 so and 4 so for this to work, and even then he'd be waiting on Shanpon, I think. And if he draws 1 so before that, he's Danyao. Lane is once again going for Danyao, probably hoping for that 7 so to get Dora. Nuxos called his dragon ending now in 10 pi for 3, 6, 9, but that's fully 10 hit 6, he's already discarded his 9 man. Yep, lane is now also 10 pi for 2, 5 so. That leaves us only Corona and Nanashi in no time. Well, at least now nobody gained the red orders from that. Okay. Now the Nash's hand is looking great. Surely you go for open Sanshiku with that, you have 2 Doras. I mean, no, you don't, since you're 10,000 points behind third. And it is South 3. Well, if he gets close Sanshiku with that, let's see, that would be 5 Han, even without reach here. Yeah, that would be acceptable. If he goes open though, that would only be 3 Han, assuming he keeps his Akast. Although if he manages to get his hands on Aka 5 in Pinzo, that's another talk entirely, and then he could go open. That would be 4 Han open on Ron. He'd get enough points, I think, to get direct hit on Corona and get third. Of course, we're not talking about actually getting second, that's quite too far away. But he gained another Dora, so that's workable. But now he's not going getting his Sanshiku, even though he still has same weights. Alright, Nuxos. That looks like Danyao. Well, Uncle 2 pin, not getting him any value. He's 11,000 points behind the first place. So Daniel, Richie, Aka. With direct hit, it's not getting him much. But yeah, he's discarded 6 pins, so there's little chance of him getting pin 4 out of that. And Lane, once again, getting Daniel, but Grona managed to complete his hand first. What do we have here? Oh, that's Daniel, Richie, Aka waiting on 258. Hahaha, but with Nuxa's deal in, and Nuxa's deals in, so it's not in a bad show, but he still has points. That brings Chantama Judgment further away from second. Ah no, I'm mistaken. That brings Ebola Boys closer to the second place. And the dealer, so potentially Ebola Boys could at least recoup some of their points lost. I'm not really seeing them getting first though, and certainly not getting back everything they've lost with those minus 25k. But let's see. Okay, Nanashi. Pass, otherwise nice Manzo shape. The Southern Green Dragon are useless. Nuxos also quite nice. The 2 pin will probably be ahead. Possibility of Hipeko on 5, 6, 7 pin. I think he's a Shantan already. Yeah, if he draws something to complete his solo or 5-8 pin, he's in that buy. But not that certainly. Lane again calling for Tanyao. He has $2, he's ahead in points. He doesn't have a pair though, but it really doesn't matter probably. His 6-8 Kamchan is more likely to turn himself with a pair anyway. But he misses his Bane. Young man. Okay, Garona. Yeah, 4, 5, 6 is also possibility of Hipeko. Can he open his hand here? Of course he can, but not that much of a possibility has been later. I think his months have only just shaping up recently. Just chill already. Yeah, right here. So he's now 10 pi on 4, 7. So although 3 of the 7s are already out, but the rest of the tiles alive. So he has good enough chances for that. Nanashi's hand is still a bit of a mess in Pinzu. 1, 2. I think he's Junction 10. Lane is now in 10 pi 4, 7 so. And so is Gorona. So there is possibility of double run, which will not bring Corona any closer to first, but at least bring him closer to the second here. Nuxos, I think actually Nanashi may be dealing in, unless he starts to be, well, 5 pin is, yep, it was half Suchi. I'm more interested in Suchi. And with that, Ebola Boys are third. Yep, and the Rangers are in the negative. Okay, 2 matches with negative points. Nice. Lane. But yeah, 3 Janshi's are getting the second first place. So I expect them to be quite high in the leaderboards now. But first, has the other match? Yeah, it has ended. I think. Yeah, the other one ended as well, just now. Okay, so let's see the results while I regenerating them. Chance of regenerations were 84.9. They should be at around 100 and yeah, nearly 150. And oh, Yuma got no dive, so dogs are the third. Hello there, Corona.
Hello.
Yeah.
You mind if I do a little cope with the stream?
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to open the game log to follow you along?
Yeah, I mean, might as well do it for the content.
Okay. So, first game, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, the second game was it's pretty shit as well, but the first game especially, I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever seen or played a more shittier game in my entire fucking life.
I mean, you got what? You roamed on your very first hand, and that's it. Yeah, that's it being quite shitty.
Yeah, literally, I'm not even joking. That entire East round was cursed, man. Either Lane or Nexus or someone put like a fucking curse in like my hand by draws in fucking East 1. Like the most I drew the one possible tile that would like give a double run.
Yeah. Yo, can you mute the music on your stream? I want to hear this more clearly.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yep.
I don't actually know what hands Corona had, so I'm in.
Okay,
I'm gonna look at it now.
Actually, I want to look at that one round where, I did the double run deal in. I want to see actually how many tiles of the 3 so was actually left.
Not that many. There was another one in the wall, which was second to last, and another one in the dead wall.
Oh, okay, yes, yeah, okay. That makes it a little bit better. If it had been like the only tile left in the wall, I would have fucking lost my shit.
Well, had you not drew that, let's see what were your options. Well, you would have drawn your winning tile in the rounds, 2 rounds after that. That would be Ipin. Yeah, but otherwise you would be screwed.
Yeah, and then yeah, I mean this round I was kind of already mad. I was already pushing it anyways, but the game just decided to slap me in the face, man. I expected the deal in at some point. Never expected the double deal in, man.
Yeah, I mean that's unlucky.
And don't even get me started on all of the fucking reaches. I reachy every time I lose points. I fucking Dama, it doesn't fucking work. I fucking the only time I can even fucking win on a Ricci was when it was on a Sadman Chan raid. That was how shit that entire 2 game was, man.
Yeah, I mean I won a lot of hands against Ricci's because I was calling at the start. So that's just unlucky.
Oh my god, look at fucking lanes. Oh my god. I can't. Oh my god, look at. Oh my god, what the fuck, man? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, you were really cursed all that.
Oh my god, look at this shit. I figured someone might have possibly had like a pair of the the 3-mon, but I never would have expected someone to have a triplet of the 6-mon. Yeah, okay, yeah, this one, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I was gonna deal with it anyways.
Okay, this one. If you won this one now? Ah, no, it was Sumo anyway.
And this round was the one where I tried like, okay, if Rishi doesn't work, I'll fucking Dama this, and then it still doesn't. I still lose the round.
Yeah, even this one, even after next turn after Richie deal in. Well, at least it wasn't an Aka 5, but
yeah, this hand, I couldn't do anything about this. It's like. I think I would.
This is just luck. Yeah, you did the right thing.
I would have reached this 100%.
Yeah, I would have too.
Yeah, because I can't win on 9. So it's I definitely would. I can't do anything here.
Yeah. No, you didn't do anything wrong. You're just unlucky.
Yeah, that's just the fate of being part of Ebola Boys. Okay, was there anything important in South? Let's see.
I mean, South it was like, I think it was only like South 4, right? I mean, by the time I got the South 4, I just didn't really want to do shit anymore. I just wanted to sing. So I actually decided to do something. Right? Actually, I think that this deal in, I tried. This is when I knew like this game is cursed.
Mm-hmm.
In this, yeah, maybe I could have dealt the 4-mon here, but I figured, but like.
No, yeah, you wanted to call Tanya Tenpai or something.
Yeah, I definitely wanted Tanya Tenpai, but maybe I could have dealt the 4-mon, but first, to avoid dealing in, but I mean,
in order to win, you have to throw the 9 so eventually. It's basically required in this hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 3 of the 7 so visible, so it's just being a player that fucked it out. Alright.
Okay, if you're truly like next level, you can like if you're an actual pro and read that he had Chanta and didn't want to deal in, you could have gone for like Desperation Chitoi. I think that's like the actual Japanese pro thing to do there. That's like a super reach. I also would have thrown the 9 so.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my attention span at this point wasn't like in selfish shit, but I think under normal circumstances, I would have probably read that he was going for a Chanta hand.
I mean, understandable at this 25k minus 0. You don't really.
Oh, I fucked this hand up. I should have kept the Ton instead of throwing it, and I would have been Tenpai. I thought Rimu had his like taunts in his hand to complete like his non-garbage like toy in the worst case. But when Nuxos threw the taunt, I should have understood that there were 2 more in the wall, and I was much more likely to draw one.
Yeah, this hand I think was kind of fucked from the start because I had the 1 so out already. But yeah, so I mean I tried the Dama. I got like into Dama, and I got into the Tenpai at the end, but it's whatever. I'm just too behind at this point.
Okay, and South 4, here we go. Right, and it was dealing into lane again.
Yeah, so this one, I didn't really want to fold, and I just thought that hey, what's the chance, right? Like relatively relatively early Ricci, like one chance. What are the chances that like
I had the last
actually it
7.
wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the
I agree.
what are the chances that he had the last Ramen wait for the 8 pin? So of course you had it, so like it did it. But I mean this one was just it's icing on the cake.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely sympathize with you.
And it's even probably better to slow this than anything else, really. No point in folding when you that below behind anyway. Alright, that was last of this game. Let's see the
Yeah, I mean what I'm actually interested in is that like has there actually been anyone who scored lower than me in one game? Like that's actually what I want to know, because I know that like for 2 games I'm not the lowest, but I'm interested if anyone has scored below negative 27,200 in one game in this league.
I don't think so. We have a spreadsheet.
Yeah, I think it's on the spreadsheet. I think you can check for minus 30,000 or whatever.
Okay, actually, I'm seeing in the IRC that Akanashi got negative 30. Okay, so I don't even get the honor of like making a fucking new record.
Okay, let's switch to you again. Alright, wanna commentate on this one as well? I know you're letting Richie.
Yeah, this one it was like there was maybe one play made where it was a bit questionable, and then there was another Ricci deal win, but like this one was not as good. Yeah, so this one was the Ricci deal win, but it's only a 2K hand, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter at this point.
Okay, and this one was for kind of half Soji photo at Tuman anyway.
Yeah, this one, like maybe I could have gone for something else besides like
Honitsu.
but
Oh yeah.
Honitsu. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, going by my draws, I don't think I would have gotten anything better or much better.
I think if maybe you weren't tilted, you might like start folding against the calls and try to like go for a normal Itsu Pinfu hand. But I mean, I understand you're tilted.
Yeah, I agree. I think I could have won for each hand. Yeah, I see it. And yeah, and then this one I think it was a bit questionable. Like I got the did get into Tampa like right after the Nuxos retreat as well, and then I had the save tile of the 9 pin, of the 9 pin against. But my wave was just absolute trash. But like I thought about maybe waiting to move it to a Ramen, but I guess in this case it also doesn't matter, because I would have never drawn the what's it called 6-0.
Yeah, I guess this is the most questionable. You could have tried to cut 9-so and call for like a Tanyo better shape.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I think this one I thought about it, but yeah, this one I think was very questionable. So I think I could have definitely say Dama here initially.
I think I think when a Nuxos pitches 2 Dora 8, so you can read that 9-7 so are pretty safe. So that's why you can go for the Tanyao change. Oh, also Nanashi threw the 4-so at this point. So
yeah, and then the Nashi deal, and at the end, And then like before that, I was like, oh man, why does this guy deal under everyone but me? Oh,
Yeah, he did deal in a lot, didn't he? I was happy because he usually dealt into me, but whatever.
Alright. I think that was your last deal in. The rest of the hands were more or less alright. Or maybe just too slow sometimes. Okay, anything else in particular you want to point out? Shoutouts?
I guess not. Well, I'm surprised. Like with my negative around 100, I'm like Ebola Boys is somehow still not last place. But
Well,
I guess there's nothing else to say.
Yeah, can just keep outdoing themselves. Well, this con was a bit interesting. I get that you were trying to go for Honitsu there, but both Sha and Peb were already discarded at this point. Still,
Yeah, I was a bit indecisive with this hand. I wanted to go for like Honeysu obviously, but I just couldn't. I don't think I drew I drew maybe one tile like that entire round.
Yeah. Let's see what was your high pie. So 4 tiles and in the end 5 tiles. Yeah, not much of an improvement really. Oh well. Well, that should be pretty much it. Yeah, that double run, especially on the Kanchan, was quite shit.
Oh man, I beat a Samenchan this hand? It's really funny looking at all the hands I beat with like Tanya Dora.
Yeah.
Yo, his hand was really good. That was like that was probably 400. I saw a lot of Dora.
I mean, I can open it again if you want.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay, sure. But yeah.
My luck is finally balanced out.
Yeah,
your Tanyaos keep cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, for me on the other hand, I can't believe I only got like 1 first place ever in this entire league, and now I've become the jobber of the team. Unofficially, of course.
Well, you can always just blame your captain for everything. That's the coping strategy used by former Ebola boys. Were you in the first league? What team were you on?
No, I was in the first league.
Oh, okay. Well, hope you're around for League 3. Yeah. You can probably request a different captain, just like Adorabus, and then you'll go like wildly positive, just like Adorabus. Actually, he was positive on Ebola Boys last league too.
So I didn't read about that, but I might as well just like be a captain myself to avoid his bullshit again. But
yeah, that's the spirit.
But who knows?
Do you have a fantasy league team? How's it doing?
No, I don't. I don't know. Wait. That stuff is still going on.
It's just like the automatic stats are being updated, so you can check like the rankings.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see like which team is first, but like the link, not in the rep, I just lost track of them.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, it's hard to find, but the spreadsheet is being automatically updated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I dealt in more in the first game than the previous 6 games that I played combined, or maybe it was almost the same. It was like a ridiculous amount.
Well, by points, sure. By the actual times, let's see.
Yeah, because like if you count double run as like 2 deal-ins, because I'm pretty sure I dealt in like 6 times in the like for the 6 games before this one, I dealt in at least 5 times. Just
Well,
the first game
7
today.
times. You dealt that game 7 times if you count double roll.
Oh, so more. So I dealt in more in that first game than I dealt in the previous 6 games. That is one hell of an achievement. I don't think I've ever done that before.
Well, everything happens the first time. Maybe it won't happen again. Who knows? Alright. Well, the results of today are the Taotism now probably eclipsing the highest point of Nyakosa soon. They're now at 570 points. I don't remember what the highest Nyakosa was. Let me check. The highest they were is 575. So they're closer now. They probably eclipse them soon, unless they start falling again. 3 judges now have a shot at getting into the finals, if they keep getting first place. And the rest are still in fighting somewhere in the negatives. Alright. Thank you all for participating and coping on stream.
Yeah, see you, man.
Yeah, thank you for streaming.
Thanks for the stream. Yep.
Alright. See ya.